I wasn't completely sure what I wanted to do when I was going to college, and I started to work part-time for the coroner's office as an autopsy assistant. And that immediately sparked my interest. Experience is the most important thing to prepare you for this job. But some of the qualities that you need to have is you need to be open-minded. You have to be able to adapt to different situations, because as a deputy coroner, we're getting called out at all times of day, all times of night. We're getting called out in the rain, bad weather conditions, and we're getting called out to areas where unfortunately someone has died. And you have to be there not only to investigate a death, but you have to be there to help them through the process. So you have to play kind of a dual role. You have to be assertive, but then you also have to be very compassionate and caring as well. I've also branched out. I do teaching. I've been able to do career fairs and educate younger people on my job, and an opportunity that I really didn't know existed when I was going to college or when I was younger. My experience has obviously given me the opportunity to investigate a lot of deaths, and these deaths, of course, involve blood. And I am one of only 60 certified bloodstain pattern analysts in the world, and one of only 6 in California. And so I offer my resources to the county of Fresno to assist in investigating deaths that involve bloody scenes. And as a bloodstain pattern analyst, you're looking at bloodstains, documenting bloodstains, and in the end, interpreting how those bloodstains and patterns were created, which helps to explain the death and the investigation as a whole. And I really enjoy doing it. It's not something that everybody does. It's kind of unique, but I also teach bloodstain pattern analysis. I teach death investigation. I write about it. I do have several books that I've published on Amazon, one on blood pattern analysis, suicide investigation, death investigation. But then I also, for younger people, I published my own illustrated death investigation book explaining what a death investigator is, a cartoon book about a mosquito who investigates bloody crime scenes. So it's called Mr. Mosquito, Bloodstain Pattern Analyst. The mosquito is, of course, supposed to be me, and it talks about me and my interactions with my family and going out and investigating crime scenes that involve blood and, unfortunately, death scenes. But I really enjoy educating. It's the way that I want to give back to our community. All of that they have provided me and all this education and experience. I want to be able to give back and just educate younger people, especially, and tell them that there are unique jobs out there that you may not know exist, and the coroner's office allows that. So part of a deputy coroner's job is not only investigating deaths where it's obviously a person, but we also have to investigate deaths where there's skeletal remains. So one of the skill sets that we have is being able to go out to a scene and look at bones and potentially determine, are these animal bones or are they human bones? Because that plays a big role in the investigation. People find bones all the time, and the deputy coroners are the first line of defense. So we look at the bones, and then we also consult with our pathologists who will confirm is this animal or not. And then, of course, if it is human, then we initiate an investigation and figure out how we're going to get them identified. We do a really hard job that I don't think is for everybody, and not everybody could do it. So it's nice to be appreciated, and for people to show that they really care about the deputy coroners out there.